Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel AI Stories by Anjali. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the topic understanding artificial intelligence and its types. So many of the people have been asking this common question, so that's why I thought like we can make this video and it will be very clear for everyone to understand what exactly the artificial intelligence is and what are the different types of artificial intelligence. So firstly, I would like to tell that from the voice assistants that answer our question to the algorithms that create paintings, artificial intelligence is everywhere. But what exactly is AI and how do we categorize it? Let's break it down clearly and quickly. So I would see there is a rapid montage of AI powered moments, that is smart speakers, self-driving car clips, generated art, etc. So what is AI? So this is the main question that everybody will have in your minds, right? So firstly, artificial intelligence is the science of making machines to think and act in the ways that normally require human intelligence. So we understanding the language, recognizing images, learning from data and making decisions. So simple animated brain icon which is morphing into a circuit board, we could say. So that is exactly the AI. So what exactly the key abilities of AI? So we have different AI tools in the market and we have been using some of the tools in our day-to-day life. So what are some of the key capabilities that you think? So first thing is it should understand your language, whatever you're speaking, whatever you're giving. So it should able to recognize that and it should have the learning capability, because whatever you gave it should understand, right? And then the decision making, it should assist you what should do. So these are some of the key capabilities of artificial intelligence. And coming to the types, so we have broadly different categories. So based on its capability, that is what it can do, what type of task it is capable of, it is broadly classified into three types. One is narrow AI, and the other one is general AI, and the other one is super AI. Okay, so these three are the broad terms that we could say of categorizing the AI by capability. Okay, now narrow AI. So basically narrow AI is, it is a highly specialized under only one task. That means it can capable of doing one task which is very excellent. So the examples for it is the Siri. So you are using Apple Siri, right, for your speech recognition, and Netflix for recommendations, and ChatGPT for text. And usually when you are using all these things, you don't know what it's type, but you are just using it, right? So but this helps you to relate what exactly this category is fitting for. So as I mentioned, this is capable of doing one specific task very extensively. So that means whatever the ChatGPT is doing, whatever the Siri is doing, so it can able to do the task in very excellent only one time, right? So that means it can able to recognize what you're asking in your mobile, and it will open that. And for the chat gpt, you can ask like, okay, I just need this resume, I just need this particular thing, just summarization, etc. So all these things can be performed excellent by the narrow AI, that is only one category. Okay, and the next one is um, strong AI or general AI. Okay, so this is nothing but it has the human level intelligence across all the domains. So that means whatever the human is capable of doing, how the human can think, how the human can behave, so all these things in this particular AI can do. Okay, that is strong AI is capable of doing what exactly a human can think or like that. But the thing is, this is under still theoretical and it is under research, so we will be seeing this era also in our upcoming years. Okay, next thing is super AI. So it surpasses the human intelligence in every aspect, and it is purely hypothetical because we are just landed into AI, that is the weak AI, and this is still weak AI, and there will be strong AI, and then there will be super AI which is coming up. So that means this super AI is surpassing the human intelligence across all aspects, and that is mainly affecting the human work labor too in the future. And that is purely hypothetical because we don't know what is going to happen, right? So we'll just know, okay, this is one type, okay, as for now. And the next one is how you can categorize AI by functionality. So as I mentioned, in the first category is only based off capability. That means how far it can do, what type of task it can relate. So these are the types by capability, but the next one is by functionality. So there are mainly 4 types of AI categories by functionality. The first one is reactive missions, and the second one is limited memory, and the third one is theory of mind, and the fourth one is self-aware AI. Coming to the reactive missions, so in the reactive missions there won't be a memory. That means it just react to the present inputs only. For example, I have discussed about this in one of our videos, so I will just make a video on this, a separate video on this too. But for example, I would say IBM Deep Blue chess computer. So it's a rule-based system where it can perform based on the rules that it have, based on the input that it have. So it's basically a rule-based system. Okay, and the second category is limited memory. That means it learns from the historical data. That means whatever the data that we trained, so it will basically have the knowledge on that data, and it won't have any other capabilities or any other knowledge. Okay, so limited memory, it will always learn from the historical data. Okay, and the examples are self-driving cars, ChatGPT, and image classifiers. So these are some examples of limited memory, because in self-driving cars, whatever the instructions that you gave, whatever the data that you pass, based on that it will just perform. And the ChatGPT, as you know, ChatGPT different versions are released, and when you're in the beginning, so it was first trained on the data that until September 2021. After that it does not have any knowledge. So if you ask anything after that, it does not perform well at that time. But now it has knowledge, like, because different versions, GPT-4 is released and some more versions are released, so like that. Okay, so it only have limited memory, and based on the data what we trained, it can only perform only those particular actions. Okay, and the next one is theory of mind. That is, it's basically understand the emotions, the beliefs, the intentions, everything. So that means how the human can feel. So all these things can be understood by the AI. So that is the speciality of theory of mind type. Okay, and the examples for this is the social robots, empathetic virtual agents. So these are some examples. So if you have seen the movie Robo, which is a Telugu movie as well as Tamil, I believe so, I'm not sure, but it's a Telugu movie. If you see that, if you know that movie, so it clearly depicts like how a robot can do what kind of actions that it's capable of, and how it will affect the society too. So always remember that only for well-being and goodness and following the minimum ethics in the society, we can use this AI. But if we use this for any negative aspects, then it's definitely going to ruin the society and the human life. So we have to ensure that we as a humans are responsible for making this good usage of AI for everything. Okay, so the other one is empathic virtual agents. So this also like it has the emotions, it behaves on how the human feels. Okay, so this is one category. And the next one is self-aware AI. So that means it knows what it is capable of. It would possess, it will have consciousness, it has self-awareness. So if it does wrong, then it will learn through experience and then it will correct itself. So it's like, you know, this self-awareness by itself. Okay, and it exists only in the science fiction. Okay, so we don't have it created, but yeah, it's a science, it exists only in the science fiction. And now the biggest question is, we are talking about generative AI and LLM series. So now you might ask me, where does this generative AI fit? So this is our biggest question, right? So the first one is, it falls under narrow AI and limited memory. So that means whatever the capability that we have, that is the types in the capability as well as the types in the functionality. So if we consider the above types, so it basically falls under narrow AI as well as limited memory. Okay, and it capable of generating the text, images, music, but it does not have any understanding of that, right? Because a generative AI is just generating based on the content that you have, what we fed, and whatever question you ask, it will search for it in the knowledge base and it will give the answer for that. So this is how the generative AI works, right? So it does not have any understanding of that, but it just acting based on the input that it has. So this is how the generative AI is working. Okay, and it comes under narrow AI and the limited memory type. And then the future outlook. So always there will be new coming up, there will be enhancement coming up in each and every field. So if we consider this, we are pushing towards theory of mind capabilities, and as I mentioned, always we have to maintain the ethics and safety, which is very, very important in this society. So we as a human beings, we should always use any technology for the good aspects by following the ethics and safety of the individuals. So that is the main responsibility of every person using the AI. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I would like to ask what excites or worries you about AI. This is a question that I can ask you all who are watching my videos. Please comment in the comment section about your opinions about AI, and also comment like when you believe that AI would take place human, and is there still time, and what do you think? Just talk about your opinions and comment in the comment section. We'll discuss that. So, and also please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel AI Stories by Anjali. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.